Hey guys, Mika here, and I'm bringing you a custom tenor size Barron River ukulele, hailing all the way down from Australia. And fun fact, I was actually just down in Australia a few weeks ago, down in Sydney, invited for my first ever international ukulele retreat, and it was such a pleasure being in Hunter Valley, which is from an island, from the smaller island of Hawaii. Driving 2 hours anywhere is almost impossible without circling the island, but that's barely makes a dent in Australia. So 2 hour drive up into Pokeblin or whatever it's called in the Hunter Valley region, beautiful wine region. Didn't get to see any kangaroos down there. But anyway, so when I was looking inside, I'm like, that's right, Australia. So it's been quite a while since I played a Barron River, so it's always a treat when we get one here at Ukulele Friend. And this one, of course, not playing one for a while, we're gonna have all types of unique woods that you think you got it, and then nope, I'm wrong. I have to try and memorize all the woods here on the instrument, but we got a real treat today. So this is a tenor size, again, Barron River custom from Australia. Here on the front, beautiful, almost looks like torrefied spruce, but this is just a normal spruce top right here. Nice golden color. It's been aged really well. Beautiful medullary rays and that just nice silky texture that you can see in the lighting of this room. And then here on the sides and back, I always get mixed up with, it being black and white ebony, but this is moon ebony, M-U-N, moon ebony or moon ebony. Back and sides, very beautiful. Love the book match in features, all the different color schemes on the back, all the very dark prominent lines in the back, and then even here on the sides, really beautiful. And then accented and paired very nicely, aesthetically, with the Australian blackwood. Also thought it was koa. Australian blackwood's similar family, same family from the koa family, but just beautiful, nice brown and orange color wrapping all the way around the instrument. Coming back to the front, beautiful rosette, this three-piece rosette, also more of that mun ebony here, here, and here, with some other purfling, wood purfling that wraps around these outer lines right here. And then we have Indian ebony. That's a first for me. So here on the bridge, on the fretboard, as well as the headstock with the Barron River logo. Beautiful design here on the top that makes it look unique. And then also here as the back plate on the instrument. Beautiful gold, black and gold, gold-toed UPT planetary tuners. And then a gloss sapele neck here on the back. That square-like heel right here. And then 12 frets to the body. So kind of like a classical ukulele or a classical guitar. So find your harmonics right here where the body meets the upper bout of the instrument. And then as you can see here, we have fret markers in this diamond orientation, and this is recon stone. So frets 3, 5, 7, 10, double on 12, 15, and 17. Nice little scoop right here at the bottom so you can hit that A string or that E string down there. And then you also have your fret markers on 3, 5, 7, 10, double on 12 right where it meets the body, as well as 15, and for those who dare, because I don't, on the 17th fret down there. So altogether, just a very beautiful instrument, very woody instrument, just nice, just natural wood colors from the spruce and the moon ebony and the sapele, just very beautiful, especially with that dark chocolate Indian ebony, really, really beautiful. Now, in terms of the sound, oh, and one more thing too, this does have a radius fretboard for those of you who are wondering if it's flat or radius, so I'm a big fan of it, so I always love to see it on the instrument. But in terms of sound, this thing has a big sound. I picked it up and I was like, whoa, this is, like if you're sitting across the room, you definitely can kind of feel its shock waves. And that's a good thing because that means you don't have to dig into the instrument. You don't have to play hard. You don't have to play loud. You can just go ahead and hear it. So it's, there's no pickup or anything on it, but you really don't need one if you're playing in front of a microphone. It's going to be very easy to hear this. I love how big the sound is. So not only projection-wise, like if you're on the other side, but for me being behind the instrument, it's always going to be a different experience being behind it versus someone, sitting in front of it and hearing it. So for me, I hear a lot of this big sound, but what's interesting is for me, with ukuleles, you can have sound that's very much projecting forward, which this is what it does. But for me being on behind the instrument, I feel like a lot of the sound is right here. So you feel this powerful sound and you can feel the instrument vibrating against your body, especially when I hit this low G string. So it's a very responsive instrument. And again, you don't have to beautiful vibrato, but you don't have to press hard or play hard to get beautiful tone out of this instrument. Nice clean sound because of the spruce and the ebony. Nice bright sound. Get that really big fat sound on the A string. I can hear a lot of the sound just resonating right on that top of the instrument. Beautiful vibrato. So let's go ahead and give this a sound sample. Here we go. As you can hear, very responsive, very nice vibrato all over the place. Very nice instrument. So let's go ahead and give this some strumming. And like I mentioned, because this is a very responsive instrument, you don't have to, I don't want to blow out these microphones. So you can go ahead and we can just do a nice and light. And here's what it sounds like.